Waiting on a couple people to come in. I don't know why y'all don't even realize it's 6 p.m. every Sunday. I don't know why. Don't know why. Is it because you need a notification an hour earlier? I just got home. All right, we got our first one. Welcome, number one, whoever you may be. Oh, we had two for a minute. How you gonna comment? How you gonna hop in and then leave? All right. I don't know what y'all are doing. We had four. We had one, and we had two. Then we had four. What are we doing? No one's gonna say hi. Nobody got nothing to talk about today. So we'll wait. We'll wait a couple minutes for some people to come in. Jeanette, welcome. First one to say, I don't know why people weren't saying hi before. I don't get it. How does that work on your end? Like, why do people hop in and then hop out? I don't understand. I don't know either. I'm good. I'm tired. I've been working a lot. Got a ton of shit to work on. So I almost wasn't even going to do the live stream. But it's really, it's about consistency or whatever. So you can't cancel. Yeah, I'm pretty tired. I've been running around a lot. Come on, guys. We got four. Who's in here? Say hi. Says four. Now five. Who's in here? Why is only one person talking? Yeah, you're right. I'm pretty tired. I do a lot of running around, so it wears on you. You only see one on your end. I see three. We were up to four for a minute. So I don't know. Sometimes it takes a couple minutes for some people. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why people are late. This is literally the same time every week, on the same day every week. Or they're just not getting a notification, maybe. I don't know. But at least you're here, Jeanette. That's super cool. There's Jonathan. What's up, man? It came on your end fast. Yeah, I don't know. I literally just got home and just sat down and threw it on. That was it. So I haven't even been here for 10 minutes. So cool. 3 thumbs up. You guys are the best. Tammy Berry, welcome. Hello, hello. What did I do with my damn phone? It's like a nightmare if you lose your phone. Let me just see what we got. Maximus Meridius was commenting on a video. Where's he? He's gonna pop in at some point, I think. What? Tammy Berry, where are you from? Are you new? Maybe I don't remember you from last week. Yeah, I mean, I have everything backed up, Jeanette. So even if I did lose it, it would be easy to back it up. See, Max, I just was saying, where's Maximus Meridius? I was just reading your comment that you left. And I literally just said, where I wonder where Maximus Meridius is. Yeah, Jonathan, I've been to the Wilson Castle like 3 times or twice, maybe. Tammy Berry, I joined your YouTube 2 weeks ago. Very cool. I appreciate it. I knew you were coming, Maximus. I had a feeling. And I literally was sitting here reading your comment in the middle of the live stream. I saw it pop up earlier, but I was in the grocery store and I couldn't read it, so I read it later. I love the tattoo on your arm. Yes, I'm actually covered. If I took my shirt off, for a skinny guy, I'm legit covered in tattoos. So there's a lot more work to go. Yeah, I actually have a friend who lives in Seattle. So hopefully one of these days, man. Once I blow up and I have more money, then I'll use that money to travel. That's why y'all got to donate and join and do all the other stuff so that I can travel more. I can only afford to travel so far right now. So I sort of keep it like in the East Coast area. Yeah, we're working on another one. I got the solar system, like basically we started it, and then we're gonna do the whole solar system on this arm right here. So a long way to go. Yeah, I hear you, man. Times are really tough. It's part of my like thing that I have to do to ask you guys to donate, you know? So even if you donated a penny, dude, I'd be like, yeah, cool. You know, yeah, that's how I am. But you know, it's all part of growing the channel. So there has to be something in it for you guys, you know what I mean? So at the end you'll get more content for whatever you put in, you know? Jeanette, you are not a Cowboys fan, I hope. Because that's terrible. America's team, my ass. You could if you want, man. You can come out here. I mean, there's a ton of places everywhere. You can make any kind of video out of anything that's abandoned. The only problem with living here is you know, people can't drive, they're crazy, and they're liberals, so they're pretty nuts. So that's why I go into abandoned buildings to get away from all the crazy people that are all over the place. got a star and all. That's too bad. I'm sorry. I know we're friends, but we're gonna have to agree to disagree on that one. Cowboys are always overrated, so they'll lose their first playoff game, and then everybody will go, "Oh, I thought this was our year again." So, too bad. Yeah, me too, Max. I love traveling and exploring. You need something to do. You get tired of hearing about COVID and all the same crap every day. I feel like I'm living in another universe. So I try to. Part of my experience of going out and filming places is just to get away from all that. Yes, I love doing it, but a lot of it now has is related to that. Like I just want to get away from all these crazy people driving around in a damn car with your mask on. What else we got? Seattle, Vancouver too. Actually, I've heard like Canada's really nice. I heard Vancouver was really nice. I've never been to Canada, but I heard Vancouver was like beautiful looking, like a lot of mountains and stuff like that. Like as far as like the landscape, like it looks beautiful from what I understand. So maybe one day I'll get out there. I would actually like to travel around into different countries and stuff. Vancouver, Washington. So there is a Vancouver in Washington, Maximus. I didn't even know that. I thought you were talking about in Canada. Is there a legit town called Vancouver, Washington? Yeah, Jonathan. I've heard some pretty bad things about Trudeau. But nobody's going to top Biden as far as terrible leaders. So Trudeau could be as bad as he wants. He ain't going to top our president. I'll tell you that. All right, that's good to know. I didn't even know that. I thought you were talking about Canada. So pretty interesting. What do you think about the Seattle Kraken? Have you been to like one of their games? Do you go to hockey games? Because that would probably be pretty cool for you guys to go out there. Now you have a hockey team. I don't like the name Kraken though. I thought it was kind of weird. They probably could have done a better job naming their team, but yeah, it's up north from you. Yeah, okay. Yeah, cool, man. I mean, I originally thought, like I said, that you were talking about Canada, but I learned today that there was a Vancouver, Washington. Seattle Mariners, yeah. Yeah, I remember when Seattle had Ichiro. Yeah, Ichiro Suzuki. Remember him, the Japanese guy? And they won like a ridiculous amount of games one year, and then they lost to my boys, the Yankees. But we didn't even win the World Series that year. So Ichiro is the man, though. Maximus. That dude was a freaking amazing baseball player when he was around. Right across from Portland. Okay. Is there still like Jeanette? Thank you for the donation. Thank you, thank you. Um, is there still like people rioting and stuff out in Seattle? Like, what's going on out there? Ichiro tipped his hat to me. That's awesome, man. Yeah, that dude was awesome. Everybody loved him. Ichiro actually was on the Yankees for a little while, maybe like a year or two. I do appreciate the donation. Jeanette. Very cool. Crazy in Seattle, the world flipped over. Yeah, unfortunately it did. Like I said, that's why I get away and go to abandoned buildings because I don't want to deal with people, man. They're nuts. Just stay away from me. Let me go film something. I just want to be away from you. I'd rather be in an abandoned haunted building somewhere than to be around these crazies. So good luck trying to change America. Maximus basketball. So Maximus, you remember the old Seattle Sonics, right? The Supersonics. Let's go, Brandon. They have a Let's Go, Brandon theme song now. It's pretty funny. All right, Maximus, thanks for coming, man. It was cool talking with you. Stay tuned for 2 new videos this week from this new hospital we went to. Yeah, yes, you do. Yes, the old Seattle Sonics. Yeah, I got a couple of Seattle Sonics hats. You know, old school stuff, man. See you next time, Maximus Meridius. Is that your real name, by the way, before you leave? Is that your real legit birth name? Or is that just a made up name? If it is, that's a pretty goddamn amazing name. I've never heard any name like that. Laundry and other chores are calling me. I hear you, man. The work never stops. You got life chores, you got everything. It just never stops. It's like 24 hours a day. Never get no sleep because you're always doing something. I swear. I feel like I work in my sleep. Yeah, right. Well, thanks for coming, Maximus. Talk to you around this week sometime. We got 4 in here. Looks like Jeanette is one of them. I can't even see who it is. It just says 4 people. Can I click on it? I don't even know. I heard there was a fire in New York in the Bronx. I don't know about that, but we're going to this hospital soon. We were supposed to go last night. I don't know what happened. It got canceled. It's in the Bronx. And it still has power and it's like haunted. Somebody committed suicide there. There was a bunch of deaths there. So my buddy Levy invited me. We didn't wind up going last night. We were supposed to go. We didn't wind up going, but we're probably going to go soon. But in the Bronx, I don't know. Was there a fire in New York? Jonathan, I don't even know. Because you know what? I don't even watch the news, dude. Because it's so infuriating. I don't even watch the news anymore. Because the same stuff every day. It's like you're trying to implement it in your head. So I don't even watch it. I'm just like focused on YouTube or whatever. So let's see though. You might be right. I don't know. Let's look up and see if there was a fire. Which I hope everybody was okay, by the way. Yeah. Yeah, you're right, Jonathan. 19 people deceased, 9 children. Massive fire in an NYC apartment, 63 total hurt. That's unbelievable to me, man. That's unbelievable to me. That's sad. That's actually a really sad story, man. I can't believe that. It says 38 minutes ago, so it happened today, apparently. That's crazy, man. I'll tell you, there would be no news at all if it was like nothing but bad news. That's all I talk about. It's all bad news. New York is crazy, man. You know, in New York, if you go and you walk into like Starbucks and you buy a coffee, they don't even give you a straw. You have to ask for a straw for really anything. Like it's a law that they have to. You're not allowed to ask for a straw. That or whatever. They can't They can't give you a straw. You have to ask for one. That's what I meant to say. That it's literally a law, which is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. But okay. Thankfully, I don't drink that much coffee, so I'm not too worried about it. Yeah, it's pretty sad, man. It's pretty sad. These little nitpicky things, man. You know, I have family that lives in New York, and you know they're always complaining about the governor and everybody else. So I don't know, whatever. I live in Connecticut, so our governor just follows everything that the New York governor does because they can't think for themselves. So it's too bad. Copy and paste from Power Crazy. Whatever, dude. I don't even care about these people. I don't even want to talk about it, to be quite honest. It's so stupid. Everything that's going on in the world. Yeah, you know what would change everything? Yeah, Cali is pretty nuts, dude. Nothing but homeless people on the street everywhere out there. But I think the problem, and I'm not going to talk about this after I say this. I'd like to change the subject, but I think the problem is it's not the government. You know, it's not the government. It's the people. The people are the problem because they're going along with it. You know, the government's always going to be lying, pathetic garbage. You know, they that's their job. But the people are the ones that have to be better. Susan Smith, what's up? So yeah, so the people are the ones that have to be better. It's up to you. You know what I mean? Why does it say in the Constitution, power to the people? Because it's supposed to be power to the people. You know, but the reason why everything is lasting so long is because people don't fight back. They're just like, okay, I'll wear a mask. Like, how weird is it? Think about how you wake up every day and you go outside and all you see is people walking around with masks on. Like, that's not normal. So, to me, this will all go away if people just stand up for their rights and just try to take their life back. And that's it. Other than that, it'll just keep going on and on because they know they can control you. That's it. If you keep letting them control you, then they will, and that's what's happening. And that's why nothing is changing because people don't want to make that change. You know, that's the bottom line. That's it. So we got Susan Smith, Barbara. Thank you for showing up. It's been a few minutes. I've actually kind of been talking about weird political crap, but I don't want to talk about that anymore. Jody Dean is live now, and he's really messed up. Prayers for him and his. I don't know who is Jody Dean. I don't know who that is. I'm sorry about what happened to them. Much love to you too, Barbara. I appreciate it. Who is Jody Dean? HTD for life? I'm still lost. Hunting the Dead. Oh, Hunting the Dead. Okay. Yeah, I've heard of him. I've never seen him. He was in a bad car accident. Y'all got bad news for me today, man. Jonathan was bringing up that fire that happened. Hunting that was in a bad car accident. All right, let me see what we got. Just gonna look them up right now. $239K subscribers. He's doing pretty good. We bought some subs from you, dude. He's doing a live from a hospital bed. You got some pretty crazy thumbnails. Hunting the Dead. You got some pretty wild thumbnails. Right. Sorry, I went down the wrong pipe. Paranormal YouTuber Hunting the Dead channel is doing a really bad car accident. So the car accident was what, today? Rhino, what's up, man? You're still here. I may not stay long if we only get a few people, because I gotta edit some videos. So a couple days ago, yeah. Sorry. So if anyone goes over to his channel, send some prayers over for me. It's that's rough, man. Definitely rough. And I've been in car accidents before. I should have died. I totaled two cars. Should have died. So I know that feeling, and I know the feeling of being in a hospital bed. I don't know the guy personally, but that's rough, man. That's really rough. I hope he gets better. I hope he gets better. Because you never want to see nobody, no matter who it is, get hurt for any particular reason. Cindy Lee. I've never seen you before. Welcome. I like the name, Cindy Lee. Very cool. From Roseville, Michigan. That's pretty neat. I like the flowers and the hearts. Pretty cool. Jody and his whole family in a truck. Damn, dude. But what happened to the rest of the family? Are they all... Hopefully nobody passed away, man. That's got to be crazy. I hope they all survived. Cindy Lee, if you love my videos, sorry, I got a freaking itch. I mean, for you to see that. How come you don't comment on the videos, Cindy Lee? I never see your comments. Rhino is bloody hot here. I always feel bad for you, man, because I know what's going on in Australia, and it's terrible. It's like worse than here. Wife is hurt. I think the kids are okay. All right. So what happened? Was there another car involved, or did they just crash into something? Jeez, man. I hope they're okay. Jody's in bad shape. Yeah, I mean, dude, accidents happen. Hopefully a full recovery is coming. He was hit by another vehicle. Jesus, man. Unbelievable, dude. There was an accident right down the street from my house. What do you mean you don't like leaving comments? How do you not like leave? I've never even heard anybody say that. All right. Well, I appreciate it either way. Oh, so it was during a Random Nautica video? He went off the road and hit a tree. Good Lord, man. Well, as long as they're alive, that's what matters most. There was a really bad accident last week down the street from me. A 60-year-old guy, he died, and then I guess the two cars collided, and the car was mashed, dude. Even without even knowing who that person was, all you take one look at the car and you knew the person was dead. Like, holy crap! So basically, what happened was there was a car full of like young kids, they're like early 20s, and I think there was 4 kids in the car, and it collided with another older guy who was like 60 maybe, and that guy died, and then those kids got taken to the hospital, but the car was like mangled. Spine is messed up. That's crazy. I know how that feels because when I was growing up, I had spinal problems when I was younger. I had scoliosis, so like my I don't even know how to explain it. Like one leg was longer than the other or something, and then it like threw off my spine. I eventually grew out of it. Well, like when I was younger, I used to have a lot of back pain. I still do here and there, but like that scoliosis and that back pain, spinal stuff is no joke, dude. It's no joke. So I honestly, I hope he has a successful surgery from that. Uh, all right, Barbara, I will on once the live stream's over. Messenger. Are you on Facebook? Are we even friends on Facebook? I don't even know. I'm on a Facebook ban right now, so I don't even know what's going on. I'm still using Messenger, but I'm on a Facebook ban. You can believe that. Hmm. His wife's back's hurting too. Yeah. I'll tell you, man. I hope they're okay because once you have back problems in your life, you're done. So, yeah, Jonathan. I said something bad about Fauci and they banned me for 30 days. It's just, it's nuts, man. Nuts. But yeah, that spinal stuff, man, is no joke. That's nothing to mess around with. God, that fire too, man. That Jonathan was talking about in the city. Nothing but bad news, man. Nothing but bad news for everybody. You never hear nothing good in the world. There's never anything good happening. You know what I mean? You don't see that on the news. You don't see kids who survive cancer or leukemia or whatever. You don't hear any like inspirational stuff on the news, man. It's so sad. Everything's garbage. Annette, welcome. Welcome, welcome. She said I finally caught one. I mean, it's the same time every week. Same bat time, same bat channel. You're right, Jeanette. Them Facebook bans are kind of funny because it all comes down to you not agreeing with their garbage ass agenda. You know, and then they fact check you. Yeah, right. Susan Smith, thank you for the heart. Thank you for coming in. Sorry, the conversation was a little weird this week, but uh, I appreciate the you stopping by. And I'm a little tired, so I'm not as enthusiastic as I normally am. And that you shouldn't watch the news. I'm glad you don't. You shouldn't. It's all bad, all of it. It gets in your head, man. If you watch it, I used to watch the news every day, like all of 2020 and all of 2021. I was like watching the news every day, and after a while, you're like, God, I can't do this anymore. You do like the face palm. You're like, oh God Almighty, what next? You know, like I can't do it anymore. That poor girl, man. That poor girl. As soon as she went missing, it was so obvious. Like me and my friends were both sitting there looking at each other like, dude, like you definitely think Brian Laundrie killed her, right? Like without a doubt. Like long before anybody even thought of that. It was like as soon as she went missing, it was like, yeah, dude, of course he freaking killed her. Like, duh. Why did it take you so long to figure that out? I'm an average citizen and I figured that out. You had FBI people who couldn't even figure it out. Anyway, I got 2 new videos coming out this week from the scary hospital. Annette, you know what? I do try to inspire people. I'm going to change the subject right now. We're not talking about bad news anymore. We're not talking about COVID. We're not talking about any of that crap. Just was about to get into the 2 new videos that I got coming out that I did with Realm Explorer. I'm not going to fully tell you what happened, but we had some crazy stuff happen in this hospital. Because I love haunted hospitals, as you guys know. No problem going to a haunted hospital any day of the week. So we went to this hospital. It was pretty sick. There was a lot of stuff left behind, old cribs, and it was like an old tuberculosis hospital. And had a lot of stuff happen there. We found like a little morgue area that had set up. Like there was like a little bed. It almost looked like a surgery area, but there was a bunch of those throughout the whole place. And then there was tunnels underneath, and it was like all connected. It was crazy. So it was a really cool building. What made it more fun was that it was right next to an active hospital, so you could see people like charters, coming up and stuff like that. You could see people coming in and out, like right there, right in front of us, dude. So that made it more fun because we had to try to avoid people and like watch our lights and like make sure that we weren't, getting caught. But it was fun. It was a hell of an adventure. There's going to be 2 new really good videos coming up this week from the haunted hospital. And I had some really crazy stuff happen to me again, because it always does every single time. But I want to go back to what you said, Annette. You wrote, do you know what is inspirational, Chad? ? Watching you do what you love doing. I so want to get out and do videos. So the first thing I'll tell you is part of the reason I do it is because I think there aren't enough people doing what I do. I think people now, the way they are, is that they're afraid to do anything. That's why I made that comment earlier about the way our government is and the way things are in the world, because people are afraid to stand up and do stuff. And the world would totally change and go back to normal if people would just say, no, I'm not wearing masks anymore. I'm not getting vaccinated. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. So part of it is doing what you know is right and just doing what you believe. So, when I come out and I say never be scared, I'm trying to tell people don't be scared to do things in your life. I don't even care if it's going in an abandoned building. Go ask your crush on a date. Have some balls. You know what I'm saying? Like, go do something. That never be scared motto is like, hey, I'm not scared. I don't care. This dude pointed a gun at me one time from point blank range. He was standing 2 feet in front of me, pointed a gun at me, and completely missed. Completely missed. You could have shot me right in the head. And he completely missed. Then 2 of his friends jumped me from behind. It didn't even hurt because I was so wasted at that point. This was years ago. But was I scared? No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Because if you had hit me with that, wherever I would have wound up, I would have been just fine. So the motto is never be scared, because I'm trying to show people to face your fears and to not give into things and just let other things beat you, you know? Because a lot of people unfortunately do live like that, and that's not a way to live. You can't live in fear. And that's what people are doing right now all around the world based on what's going on. They're living in fear. You know? The whole time during 2020, when COVID started, and everybody was like, oh my God, we're not going to go outside, and they started freaking out. You know what I was doing that entire time? Traveling around. When they were telling people you can't travel from state to state, once you get back to your home state, you have to quarantine. I never did any of that. That whole time. Still. All through 2020, all through 2021, and still even now. Never did any of that. And what happened? I'm just fine. No way you could do spooky stuff alone. You're right. Barbara Ann, you're right. It is all BS. And the only way any of this is going to go away is if people change. That's it. People need to change, not the government, because the government will never change. They're going to lie to you and tell you crap every day of your life. You need to change. The citizens need to change. The reason why this drags on and on and on and on is because people are stupid and they don't want to make that change. They're perfectly fine waking up and putting a mask on every day. I'm not fine with that. Annette, it takes a certain kind of person to do spooky stuff alone. I had somebody actually leave a comment recently suggesting that I go out at night and start doing some alone stuff. And I have a ton of places to do that at. So you may see that. Now I'm not saying go do it. That isn't for everybody. I know I can do it because if something were to happen, I could run the hell out of there if I needed to. You know, it's not for everybody. I wouldn't recommend going into a place alone at night. You know, walking trails and stuff. Yeah. I know it's not safe, Barbara, but like I said, it's also not for everybody. It is called We the People. You're right. My argument for the past 3 years has been people are very dumb. They need to make better decisions. They're letting people control their lives, and not me. You know, I'm still going to travel around, do whatever the hell I want. I don't care what you say, you know, because nothing they've said has been true anyway. So why would I listen to you? It doesn't matter. You're right, Jonathan. Life is short. Enjoy it. Jeanette, you are right for saying that he's right. You need to enjoy it, man. I love going out and doing these videos. I've met a bunch of cool people. I film with different people. What happened? Nothing. Nothing changed. Nothing changed. They used to say if you leave and travel over into another state and then you go back home, you got to quarantine for 2 weeks. Never did that once, ever. So I don't know what they're talking about. I'll be damned if anybody's to tell me what I can and can't do. Yeah, well, the problem is they think they can do that. See, again, we're going back to the people. People are letting them tell them what to do. Again, that's what it is. It's in the drawer, Annette. It's in the drawer. It's in the drawer. I'll break it back out in one of these videos. It'll happen, I promise you. All these hats are covering my bald ass head. So it's in the drawer. I'll break it back out. That's why I'm single. I hate being told what to do. That's not what. All right. Everybody has a different reason to be single. Is that the problem? You think dudes are telling you what to do all the time, so you rather just stay single? I could see that happening, by the way. My ass is bald. Barbara Ann, your ass is not bald. I can clearly see your hair in your profile picture. We're gonna have the old single conversation again, right? Why are we single or why are we not single? You guys want to know why I'm single? I don't have hair on my ass. I hope not. I honestly hope not. I don't even know how this conversation turned in that direction. It's a little too much information right now. Lordy. You're too cute to be single. No, listen, I'm going to tell you God's honest truth right now. I will tell you why I am single. I am single because, number one, it's a variety of reasons. Number one, I don't have time to even be in a relationship with anybody. I'm too busy doing YouTube and working and making my own. So at this point, no one has been able to like fit the agenda of having to be in my life because most girls are insane. So when you get an insane person that comes into your life and they go, "Oh, I want attention all day long, 24/7, blah 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 blah," I don't have time to do that, because I'm trying to make a living. It would be nice to have somebody around a couple nights a week. Selfishly, I almost want to say on my terms, but I don't want to do that. I don't want it to be like that. The other thing is for whatever God's honest reason, I meet crazy chicks. It's just always, they're just drawn to me. I don't know why. It never works out because they're effing crazy, dude. And I don't have time for that. Like, I'm in my 40s now. I don't have time. Like, I'm not dealing with little kid shit. I'm just not going to do it. And I get, yeah, a YouTuber chick. I don't know. I don't even know. But I'm not going to do it. I don't like people who make excuses. I'm not a fan of that because I don't make excuses. So all the excuses I hear from females all the time are, I think Jonathan has heard me say this before. I have a boyfriend. I don't have time for you. I'm engaged. You're not my type. I don't know. The list goes on and on. You hear all of them, and it's like, after a while, you just get tired of hearing all that. So I've been like more focused just on doing what I'm doing instead of just hearing the same crap all the time. Would I like somebody to actually say yes when I ask them out? Absolutely. But even if they did, I don't think I would have time eventually anyway. So I don't know. I'm going for the money and the fame. That's what I'm going for. I don't have time for your excuses. That's what happens, man. Oh, the other thing is, girls to me are not as classy anymore. If you look back in like the 50s, like remember in the 50s when girls were like, oh, I'm gonna make dinner for my guy, I'm gonna dress nice, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. They were classier, they were way smarter back in the day. Now you meet a girl and she's like, oh, I got one like on Instagram, suddenly I'm a public figure. Like they want all the attention and the fame for nothing, where nobody even knows who you are, dude. You know what I mean? Nobody knows who you are. Oh, I got 3 thumbs up on an Instagram post. I'm a public figure now. Right. Barbara Ann, I will message you in a little while. Girls to me are trashy now. They're trashy because social media killed that. You know what I mean? I've had girls say to me, I won't even hang out with you at all unless you pay me. And it's like, I'm not going to give you money to hang out with you. I don't know who you are. I'm more famous than you are. Who the fuck are you? Sorry, did I just swear? Who the F are you? I don't want to hear that crap, dude. You know? So it's the dating game and the single life, forget it, dude. It's a nightmare. They play hard to get. They act like they're way too self-important. And it's like, who even knows who you are anyway? You know? Get a life. Well, yeah. I always said I was wrong. I was born in a different time. I would love like a 50s chick, like in a dress, all classy, making dinner, loving and caring, smart. That's another thing, not smart at all. You could ask any girl now the simplest question, and they'll be like, what? Nobody knows how to do anything at all anymore. And that's part of the problem with the world. They want to live in a make believe world of BS. And then that's why people are clashing, because you have people over here going, oh, I live in a made up fantasy world. And if you don't believe whatever I say that's completely wrong and made up, then you're a racist or you're this or you're that. And then you have intellectual people over here that are like, yeah, I actually read books and know what I'm talking about. Everything that I'm saying is fact. So that those two things are clashing. All right, Barbara, I'll message you in a little bit. Thanks for coming. You're right in that. That's another problem. It's not 50-50 anymore. It's not 50-50 anymore. If you have a guy and a girl, it is not 50-50. It is always the girl going, oh, I just want to sit home and look pretty and take selfies of myself while you go out and do everything. No. How's that? No. The answer is no. Get your ass up and go do something. Go read a book. Go become smart. Because if you're not intellectual, you're nothing. Oh, who's commenting? You're right, Jonathan. They do look miserable. Like, yo, like, you're female. You're supposed to be beautiful. Can you do a little better than putting on your pajamas when you go outside? Please? That's not that hard. Do you actually have any clothes? I don't understand. Can you try to look pretty? You're supposed to be a female. I thought that was part of your job in life. Can you at least try to look good when you go out? Instead of wearing pajama bottoms and Crocs that are painted 6 different colors? I don't get it. Why do you think that looks good? I have no idea, dude. Put some clothes on. Try to look normal, please. And then you see whole families of people walk around in their pajamas. I'm just going to say this to anybody who ever watches this live stream. When you go out in public, put some damn clothes on. Pajamas is not style. It is not clothes. It is nothing. It is you looking stupid when you go out. That's what it is. And people are laughing at you. And you're embarrassing yourself. Should I go on? Put some clothes on, dude. Their argument is, well, it's comfortable. All right, I get that. That's fair. But so are my regular clothes. This conversation is kind of funny. I'm a little fired up because that's a touchy subject for me, man. I see it every single day of my life, and I'm like, dude, really? This is where we are, 2,000 years of civilization, and you're wearing freaking damn pajamas in the grocery store. The freaking cavemen look better than you. Jeanette. Philly is crazy. I couldn't even imagine. Annette, I get fired up sometimes, dude. I really do. You don't really see me get too fired up in the videos because I'm mostly like pretty chill. I antagonize sometimes to try to get the ghosts to come out, but I don't really get that fired up. But this one's a touchy subject because I feel like people in society should be way more like, I don't know. I feel like they should just look better. I don't know. I mean, really, it's up to them. They can dress however they want. My opinion ultimately doesn't matter, but in a perfect world, you would see normal people wearing normal clothes all the time. I don't know. That's just my opinion. Braden, welcome, Braden. I just was reading your comment about my buddy. That was a weird night. Those bones that we found, it was crazy. And he's like that. He just gets melodramatic, Braden. It's the whole thing. All sides of me. I'm just trying to be real, man. That's all. Excuse me. I'm just trying to be real. Because I feel like a lot of people aren't real and they just kind of they just cater to a certain agenda or theme all the time, you know? Having network issues. Okay. I mean, I know you live down south, you said, Braden. Are you, I mean, do you generally have slow internet down there? You've been having some storms or something? But ultimately, yes, guys, I would love to have a girlfriend. Honestly, I would. That's the one thing I'm missing. I have everything else. I don't ask for much. I have a car that I can drive around. And my family's here. I got some cool sneakers and hats and stuff. I got some equipment that I use. I get to travel around. I'm generally pretty happy. It'd be awesome to have a girlfriend. But like I said, they're freaking nuts, dude. You know, that's the one thing I don't have. missing a few people today. What happened to where's Goya Flava? She didn't show up. A couple people didn't show up for this one. Helen Grunau usually shows up. Keep my eyes up. My eyes are open. And believe me, I'm not liking what I see, man. All right, Braden. Well, as long as you're somewhat here, I guess, brother, then I appreciate it. Back connected, weird. I can't get back in. I always wondered about that. I see just a few people pop in and out. I mean, whoever's coming in and out, it's all good. I don't expect 1 million people, but the Wawas and the Walmarts in Philly, yeah. We actually stopped at a Wawa when we were in Pennsylvania and got some food, and it was terrible. I'm not even trying to be a downer. It was terrible. It's like Cumbies, you know. And that is coming back. So let me see what's going on with Barbara and Braden. I'm gonna look at your comment right here. I saw it pop up. You know what's weird? I've been having a sub drop. I don't know what happened. I had a bunch of subs drop. I don't know if that's just YouTube doing that. And Braden, I'm looking for your comment, man, because I did reply to it earlier. There we go. He commented about him saying something down the hall and trying to explain he's being dramatic. Yeah. I mean, I don't film with that dude no more. So you've seen all my videos so far. That's awesome, dude. That is absolutely freaking damn awesome. I'm happy. You might be the first person ever to say that. All these people in here are very supportive of me, but not one of them has ever said to me, I've seen all your videos before. And to be honest, I bet you most of them would say, I've seen a lot of your videos, but I haven't seen all of them. If you've seen all of them, that's even better. Because then you could see the progression from the very beginning when I sucked until now and how much better it's gotten. I gotta get ready to edit too. I'm not looking forward to that. I do everything. I would love to hire an editor, but I do it myself. I just pocket all the money. Plus, I gotta eat dinner. I gotta do a bunch of stuff, so it's gonna be a busy night. I'm working on getting 3 new cameras. I'm gonna get a night vision camera, so I can start doing some videos in all night vision. That was one of the ideas I had. All right, cool, Braden. Keep watching, man. I mean, I appreciate it. You're the best. I appreciate the support. Like I said, you're like one of the only people, maybe the only person that's ever said they watched all my videos. Even people that have been with me forever have never said that. They probably just watch the most recent ones, you know. So who's still here? We got 5, it says. There we popped up to 6 for a minute. There hasn't been many tonight. Just a few of you guys. So I appreciate you coming in. What does that mean, Jeanette? Kensington and Philly is what? I don't understand. Holy cow, man. I don't understand. I mean, I guess I'll look it up right now. I don't know what you're trying to say, though. Kensington Avenue? It says Kensington is a neighborhood in Philly. Low rents, flourishing brewery scene. Frankfurt Ave is a thriving hub of art galleries and performance spaces. How bad is Kensington, Philadelphia? That's interesting. Let me click on that. Philadelphia is the poorest of America's large cities. 6, which means Kensington is one of the poorest areas and one of the poorest cities. Violent crime rate is 30% higher than Philadelphia overall. It'd be interesting to explore there. I mean, it'd be like survival. Be like trying to survive. I've seen some pretty crazy stuff in Philly. Oh, I'm getting tired. We'll probably go till 7:30, and then I gotta edit. We got 2 new videos to edit. Plus, I gotta plan out what's gonna be going on for the next few weeks. So, Net, you getting ready to move? You're moving? Yeah, it's quiet. It's quiet here. We haven't had as big a crowd. I'm a little bit sore. We haven't had as big a crowd tonight as we usually get. So, I mean, I'm sure people have other prior engagements and stuff. Selling up. Yeah, sell it up. You want to come with me to another planet, Annette? Because this one isn't going too good here. They're making the what is it? The Space Hotel. So I keep breaking my buddy's balls. I'm like, yo, I want to move to the Space Hotel. I'd rather just go live there for the rest of my life. It's supposed to come out in 2027. Like, yeah, let's go move to the Space Hotel. I'm done with Earth. The people here, I'm not a fan of. Two-story, 6-bedroom. Would love to go to another planet. Me too, man. Me too. I swear aliens probably pass us and they're like, what the hell is going on down there? What is wrong with these morons? And then they just go back to wherever they came from because they're far more advanced than we are. But yeah, the Space Hotel. But you have to be like a billionaire to even go up to that thing. Beat me up, Scotty. There's no intelligent. You're right. There is no intelligent life left. It's a mess. It is an absolute mess. If I had a girlfriend, she would help me. Help me what? Would she help me? I don't know. Doesn't seem like it. Not even trying to sound sexist right there. I just how it is with them now. That space hotel looks crazy. I don't know if you seen it. You can Google it, and it's crazy. It looks like it's like round or whatever. It's insane, dude. You should see this thing that they're trying to build. But you have to be like a legit billionaire to even think about going up to that thing. Bad area in Philly, yeah. 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 I mean, Philly's bad. When we went to Eastern State Penitentiary, we were trying to find parking, and we took one left turn, and all it took was that one wrong turn, and we wound up in the ghetto. And we were like, "Oh my god, we gotta get the hell out of here. We were supposed to go that way." And we wound up getting there and investigating or whatever, but just the one wrong turn, and we were probably in one of the worst parts of Philly, in the ghetto. Like, we're not parking here, that's for sure. Rhino, I am still on, probably for another 15 minutes. It's been a small crowd tonight. We had more people last week, so we've had a few pop in and out tonight. It's been pretty interesting as usual, but I'm probably gonna leave early because I gotta edit and I have a bunch of work to do. So, I've been staying on and doing 2 hours with you guys, but probably not tonight. It's just been slow. So, you come to Philly, I'll go with you. I mean, I want to go back to Philly to do Eastern State, but I don't. I'm waiting for them to allow investigations again because I don't want to just do the tour, the walkthrough tour that they do. I want to do the actual like overnight investigation that they used to do. So I'm hoping that they start doing that again because that place was cool as hell, man. I enjoyed it. Yeah, Rhino. That's crazy to me how you're so far ahead, man. It's Monday morning where Rhino is in Australia. It's like you're from the future. Tell me what happens on Monday morning because I'm still on Sunday night, bro. Tell me what happened. Was it COVID again? Man. What are you doing out there, Rhino? Annette, it's Monday afternoon. You guys are from the future. You guys are from the future, dude. That's wild to me. That's wild to me, man. That we're not all on the same day. I wonder what happened, man. Only a few of you guys showed up today. And it was funny because I titled this the haunted live stream. We really didn't even talk about that. We didn't even talk about any of that. Yeah, Rhino, there's, you know what they have here, Rhino? Flu Rona. That's what they have here. First case in California. Flu Rona. Oh, what happened to the flu, guys? That was a question everybody wanted to know. What happened to the flu? Well, it's part of coronavirus now, obviously, because we all knew that was going to happen. So now it's Flu Rona. Yeah. Whatever. And now there's another one called IHU that's going to be coming out. So don't expect this to go anywhere anytime soon. It's going to be the same. 2022 is going to be the same crap. Same crap. Yeah, flu Rona, Annette. This dude had the flu and corona at the same time. And he was, I believe, an illegal immigrant that happened to come over the border in our country from Mexico to the United States. So since we have open borders here, he also was that, at least from what I understand. I might have to read that again, but yeah. Yep. This is why I go to abandoned buildings, because I need to get away from all this crap that they keep talking about. Yes, Annette, they are trying to scare people. They are trying to scare people. 100%. Vaccines don't work. If the vaccine worked, then how come people who are taking the vaccine are still getting COVID-19? Answer me that question. So yeah, you can sit here all day and listen to everybody, every world leader tell you all the time how things are going to get better. We're making progress. No, we're not. Because 2 days from now, after you said that, they're going to come out with another variant again. Ooh, stop it. Just stop it. Everyone's tired of it. No one cares anymore. What they need to do is come out and say coronavirus is over. It's over with. Go about your life. Go about your business. Goodbye. So yes, Annette, it is a scare tactic. Jeanette, West Philly. What's West Philly? That's where the prison is, right? In West Philly? I don't even remember because it was so long ago when we went. It was like 2011 or something like that. It was such a long time ago. Only the vaccinated can travel between borders here or from overseas. Yet these apparent strains are getting in and people are getting sick. Yeah, so in New York, you can commit armed robbery on someone. Maybe not even kill them or whatever. Just commit armed robbery. You don't even have to hurt them. You just have to rob them, take their wallet, their shirt, whatever. Who cares? In New York, you can literally commit armed robbery and be let out because they have no bail reform. But at the same time, I can't go eat at a restaurant unless I have a vaccination card. Tell me that makes any sense whatsoever. I don't get it. Totally fine to go rob somebody, but I can't go to the gym or a restaurant without a vaccination card. Tell me again how it's not about control or whatever. or why we should keep listening to these dumbasses every time they try to explain something to you. By the way, don't take the at-home COVID test because you're just going to test positive, because they all test positive. So don't bother buying one. Since they're supposed to be free too, they're $30. But I thought COVID tests were free. No, they're $30 because it's all about money. It's all about money, man. That's it. And then I work out at home. I work out in the haunted places. Yes, that's a leg workout. Going upstairs, climbing through windows, climbing through crazy places to try to get inside. You should have seen what me and Realm did trying to get into this hospital. Climbing through a fence with barbed wire on it. That was a workout in itself. And then we had to go explore for a few hours and then go out the same way we came in. Plus, I work out at home. So I get a hell of a workout either way. What else you got? Should we end it? I'm probably about to end it soon. I'm pretty fit. I'm thin. I'm in pretty good shape. I'm not like built because I don't use steroids or none of that crap. But like, I'm in pretty decent shape. I could run with the best of them. Years of smoking didn't help me with my running abilities. But I'm in probably better shape now than ever. One state over here is banning unvaccinated from working or exercising because it's not essential. You know, Australia is nuts, dude. Australia is nuts, dude. So is America. America is nuts now. I never thought I'd see it like this. That's why I would rather just go to another planet somewhere. Got a treadmill. We used to have a treadmill here, but I took it apart and got rid of it, and to make space for all my other crap. They're actually remodeling down here in March, so this is all gonna be very different looking. They're adding more stuff. They're building a closet. I'm setting up a studio, so this is gonna be crazy. It's gonna be real crazy down here. It's gonna look totally different. So they're coming in March. It's gonna take like 2 weeks for them to remodel all this stuff. So Braden, welcome back. Nicole, hello. Nicole Fairman, how are you? Yeah, we used to have a treadmill here and a bike, Annette. And I'd ride the bike sometimes, but like you said, I get more of a workout just walking around and being in buildings. That's enough for me. That's a hell of a leg workout. Walking up and down stairs, avoiding holes in the floor, you know, climbing up fences, climbing through windows. So I get a pretty good workout just from trying to get into buildings and then walking around the building, you know. Nicole, how's your Sunday going? I don't know how much longer I'm staying, so I'm sorry if you came late. It's been a hell of a conversation. Many different topics have come up. It usually is good conversation, though. You know, there's so many things to talk about. Braden, yeah, we have gone bananas, man. I like to use that word too, bananas or bonkers. These people are freaking damn bonkers, man. Losing their minds. Just take your freedom back, man. That's it. Just take it back. Like, why are you even listening to these nuts? What are you listening to these people for, dude? They're not doing anything to help you. It's crazy to me, man. Braden, you got your internet service back, I see. Oh, I'm getting old, man. I can't even move around like I used to. When I was 20, I was like, man, I ain't never going to get old. I'm going to feel fine. Now I'm 40, and I'm like, oh, my God, dude, kill me. Kill me now. Yeah, Rhino, good looking on the comments, man. 2 new videos this week. 2 new videos this week coming up, so I'll see you there. Yeah, Nicole, I saw that. We were talking about that earlier. I mean, super unfortunate events happening there. I don't even know if I would call it an event. It's probably more like a disaster or a tragedy. I saw that he was live too, but I didn't jump on because I was live. So, but I hope he's all right. I hope he's okay, man, and his family. Yeah, hunting the dead. It's always kind of crappy to see somebody get hurt. So you just hope for the best. But we were talking about this earlier. He's alive. They're all alive apparently. So that's a good start. So now they just have to like work on the recovery and whatever other steps. Nice. Deleted message from God knows who. I don't even know how to say that. Yeah. How far do you live from California? About 3,000 miles. So California, in the United States, California is over here. I'm over here. I'm right next to New York. I'm honestly probably about an hour drive from New York City. So if you've never seen New York City, I could show it to you guys. It's pretty nuts. There's a lot going on there. But we live like in a pretty residential neighborhood. And it's quiet here, but just get in your car and drive an hour south and you'll be in the city. Yeah, Rhino. California is other side of the country. So I'm literally on the opposite end of the country. I'm on the East Coast. I would like to go to California. There was a hospital that somebody wrote a comment that said that I should go there and go to this hospital that's abandoned, but it's in a pretty bad neighborhood. So I don't know how well that's going to go. Should I ever go there? Yeah, and I'm not a fan of big cities either. I'm not a fan of people at all. Even though I love all you guys, I'm just not a fan of people. They disappoint me. They're so not bright. So, but New York City is crazy because it's so unique. It's different. Like if you've never seen it, you got to see it. Like just go into the city and walk around if you ever get a chance to come to. Once things are back to normal in the United States, then you could come visit and go to the city. At least see it once in your lifetime if you've never been there, because it's crazy. And it's awesome because all the buildings are insane. There's tons of shopping you could do, hotels. There's all kinds of cool places that you can check out. So it's worth seeing if you never saw it. But it is a lot to take in, though, if you're not used to it, because there's like 10 trillion people all over the place. So I never understood how people lived in the city, because that's a lot of damn people to just be around. I feel like you never get any alone time. JR, what's up? Jeanette, thanks for coming. See you next time, or whenever you message me. Yeah, Rhino, send that to me. I don't know when I'm gonna. I don't even know. Sometime in the future. JR, it was raining today, and a couple days ago we had a minor snowstorm. So, it was probably like 6 inches of snow. So we had to go out and shovel. Nicole, what do you agree with? Which part of what I said? What do you agree with? All right, Braden. Thanks for coming, man. Stay tuned. I will. You're right, though. I will be getting off soon, in a few minutes. I'll be editing part 1. So there's a 2-part series coming out from this hospital we went to. All right, Rhino. Peace out. See you next time, or see you during the week when you're commenting. JR, you said you were sick. I hope it's not COVID. I hope it's just, the common cold, I would imagine. Or was it something else? We gotta be on delay. You guys aren't typing. A lot of people are leaving too. But I gotta throw a short up. People, yeah, man. People, yeah. Don't get me started on people, man. I'm really just not a fan of them. That's why I go to abandoned buildings. I just get away from me, man. Go take a drive in your car with your mask on. Is that it? Is that all we got? I'm probably gonna go in a minute. You followed Levy. Yeah, Levy's awesome, dude. He does a really good job with paranormal stuff, like catching EVPs and hearing voices and all that stuff. Like he does YouTube, but he's more of a paranormal investigator than a YouTuber in comparison. I don't know if you understand what that means, but he still does a good job. And he comes out for the explorers, and he's a super cool dude to go do videos with. He actually thanked me because when we were talking a couple of days ago, he's like, "Thanks, man. I got a bunch of followers from you and all this other stuff." So he was like appreciative of that, and that shows that someone's like real and legit, like they care. You know, some people just get into it and they want to follow other people, and then they just jump off and go do their own thing. You know, but when you actually care about the people that you're filming with, that makes it better. You see, Nicole, that's why I don't live in an apartment or in an apartment building or any of that. Because once you start surrounding yourself with negativity, it's not mentally good for you. So I used to live back in the day, I had roommates and stuff like that, which I'll never do again. You know, you enjoy your privacy and the things that you need to take care of, and a lot of times you can't when you have other really crappy people there. Yeah, sorry about your computer, JR. A lot of you guys have been saying you got weird internet connections. Like, I don't understand. We got pretty decent internet up here. So for the most part it stays streaming pretty good. But I don't know. You don't meet new people, Nicole? Where are you from? You might have told me last time, I forgot. So you gotta accept my apology. But dude, I would hang out with you in a second, man. I love meeting new people. Ugh. All right. So I mean, how is it not your choice? Like, you can't leave and go somewhere else? What is your situation like? All right. Oh, Canada. Yeah. So, what is it? Is it like an apartment building? Is it an apartment building, or is it you in one area with a bunch of people? Give me one sec. Low income. Damn, man. That's why. Low income. Those people usually are not the best. So what, like handicapped people too? Special needs people? Way out where, man? Way out. I wish I was way farther out, away from here, like away from the earth. It's not fun here anymore. We were talking about the space hotel earlier. It's 2027. I think it's coming out. Just put me on the space hotel and leave me there, and I don't ever want to come back. Put a sign up. That's not gonna help, man. That doesn't help. Some idiot will just rip it down. You know. No, we're not allowed to put signs up in our building. I'm sorry you got to go through that, Nicole. I've lived through that when I was younger. I don't like that, man. I don't like it because drugs and alcohol, lots of cops. Yeah. I'm sorry, man. Well, if you ever want to come down and just stay here with me for a little bit, you could. You're invited. You know, just hang out, get away from that hectic nonsense, go explore some shit, and that's rough, dude. But I've been through that, so I feel your pain. But I got lucky, man. I got lucky. I don't have to be around none of that crap no more. But I definitely understand what you're going through. Yeah, schizophrenia is kind of fucked up. It's effed up, man. I don't know. I mean, what do you do? Do you Are you looking for something else? Somewhere else to go? Yeah, JR. Take a trip to New York City, but don't do it right now. because the city is insane right now with absolutely ludicrous people who are doing really stupid things. But yeah, the city is definitely worth seeing, JR, if you ever get. But don't come for like another 3 years. Shannon is in the house. Thanks for showing up. We're gonna end it soon, but I appreciate you coming out. Good looking profile picture, by the way. I love it. You don't decorate for the holidays, Nicole, because you're afraid somebody's gonna steal your stuff. Sounds like you live in the ghetto, man. Do you live in the Canadian ghetto? I'm not even joking about that. I didn't even mean to say it like that. I just think that's what it sounds like. Where you been, Shannon? Why haven't you been messaging me? What the hell, man? You forgot about me already? Freaking chick. They're all the same. Yeah, what'd you find? What'd you find, Shannon? I'm actually supposed to be going into the Bronx soon. I don't even know what's going on. I got a message from my boy. What messages, JR? Am I getting your messages? I don't know, man. I get messages from a lot of people. Oh, JR, here you go. What are you talking about? Kings Park? Your friend was murdered at an abandoned hotel? Sorry about that. Probably shouldn't have gone there then. Probably should stay away from that hotel forever. It's easier for a chick to make friends with a park officer than a dude. Because if it was me or any other dude, they probably would have arrested us. But if it's you, they're going to be like, oh, hey, who's this chick? Oh, ooh. Yeah, we'll be friends. No problem. Girls, it's so easier for you to explore shit and not for us. So he legit was like killed, this person, at an abandoned hotel. By the way, I'm probably going to be doing Kings Park soon. Very soon. I might even do it alone. At night, I mean, not during the day. Steve Porter, what's up? Yeah, I'm on Instagram. JR. What? Yeah, she's smoking hot. That's exactly my point, dude. She is smoking hot. So of course she's gonna make friends with park officers. But if that was me, or you, or another dude, they'd be like, "Yeah, you're under arrest. You're not supposed to be here. You don't have boobs or whatever." Good. But you know what? It's less fun that way. I don't want them to tell me where to go. Like I went into building 15 at Kings Park one time, and the adventure of trying to sneak in there was so much fun. And we heard like probably the most death-defying female scream I've ever heard in my life in that building. And there was nobody else in there with us because it would have been impossible to get in there. I'm sorry about your friend, by the way. That really sucks. It's been a lot of bad news during this whole live stream. You made friends with a serial killer. That's good. You explored Mansfield alone, had something grow in your ear. Yeah, we had a bunch of crazy stuff happen at Mansfield. When I was with Angelo and Steve Ronan, we had some stuff happening. Yeah, JR, you're right. Again, it's because she's smoking hot, dude. This girl could be friends with freaking Jeffrey Dahmer, probably. He probably wouldn't have killed her. He would have been like, look at this chick. We're friends now. I won't murder you. It's funny. It's one of the first things I said to her. She got away with something. I forgot our conversation we had, but it was like, I said something to her about, yeah, you're hot. That's why you got away with it or whatever. Or she said something to me. I don't remember what the whole conversation was. I don't even know. I have no idea. Yeah, Mansfield is pretty creepy. It's a real creepy place, man. I actually would like to go back there because I think we've done all the buildings there now. Oh, Jesus. You studied killers in college. That's why you're friends with them, right? Yikes. I'm good with that. I'm good with that. Steve Porter, give me one sec, bro. There you go. Probably gonna hop off here in a minute. And Jesus Christ. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. All right. Yeah, so Shannon, you know where to find me, dude. You know where to find me. I'm down anytime you want. Anytime you want. Sick Ouija board, yeah. I was wondering if I should do some Ouija board videos. By the way, thank you for coming in, Steve Porter. This is my first time, if I remember right, this is my first time seeing you in here, so it's cool that you hopped in. I definitely appreciate it. Every week I see different people in here. This week, like tonight, was kind of slow. There's only maybe less than 10 people. Last week we had a really cool week. Bunch of people came in, talked about a bunch of different stuff, so it was pretty cool. But today we didn't have too many, and we had a few hop in and out. So yeah, cool, Steve. I appreciate it, man. I mean, how long have you been on me? Did you find me a long time ago, or am I new? Shannon, you gotta send me a message, my love. You gotta send me a message because I'm about to hop off right here in a minute. I'm gonna be editing the rest of the night. I'm gonna be editing 2 videos. Clint Walls. Oh, dude. Clint, you came in at the worst time, bro. The worst. I don't even want to be negative about it, but you came in at the worst time. Send me a message, Shannon, okay? Steve, a few months, cool. Definitely cool. Clint Walls, I'm about to be out of here, bro. So again, you came at the worst time. The worst possible. I've been on for 2 hours, dude. That's one thing you guys crack me up, dude. You guys are always like, I didn't know what time you'd be on. Like, it's not 6 o'clock every Sunday. Clint Walls, you retracted your message. Are you going to type another one? He probably left. Are you still even in here? JR, I'm sorry about your computer, man. Braden was saying the same thing earlier about just computer trouble, internet trouble. What about your phone? Can you guys not use your phones for the live stream to watch on there? Or is it the same problem? I don't know what's going on here. Oh, that's crazy. Is that Lakeville? That looks like Lakeville, which they're tearing down. I want to go back to. I'm trying to go back to freaking what's it called? God, man, what is the name of that state school in Massachusetts? All right, peace out, JR. Thanks for coming, man. You're the best. I appreciate it. Yeah, Fernald, yeah. Yeah, well, my buddy actually got caught there by a drone. So after all that time, I've seen all the stupid drone signs, and I'm like, I've never seen a drone here in my life. My buddy actually got caught by a drone and arrested. They've actually brought him to jail. They put steel doors up. I didn't hear that, but I know someone who knows a back way or a different way in than just walking right in. The reason I've been trying to go back there is because I did 2 videos there, but then I lost the footage. Stupid me. They cracked down. I mean, I don't care, dude. They cracked down. Big deal. You hear that about every spot. I remember when they said they were cracking down at Norwich. Oh, Norwich, there's these dudes riding around on ATVs. They're going to chase you. Yeah, okay. Of all these stories that all these people have always talked about of every single place, I have never had a problem ever. Anywhere. Literally just walk right in every time, everywhere. Even Letchworth. People are like, oh, you can't do this, can't do that. I'm like, all right, well, walk right in and wave on the way out. I probably shouldn't get way too in over my head, though, because when you start doing that, that's when you get caught. Not the back part of it. The back part, they watch the back part. They don't watch the main buildings. They watch down the street at Letchworth. They watch down by the baseball field. Those buildings that are back there where the second morgue is, they watch that. So that's more difficult. But everything up top is way more easy. Yes, I have done the farm colony. I just was there last week. Not there, but like right across from there. We went to Seaview and did that. And we caught a bunch of stuff there. But we're probably gonna go do the farm colony again. I did it during the day when we did the video there, but I want to do it at night. And Fernald, I'm gonna go back to one of these days. You ain't catching my ass. The farm colony is crazy though. Grafton. Yeah, the farm colony is crazy. Because we did have some stuff happen there, even though it was during the day. And I remember Frank telling me that they were there at night and he had like rocks thrown at him and all this crazy stuff. So there is stuff happening there. I don't know. We'll see. So who's left? Satanic ritual? Where, at the farm colony? Yeah. Of course, dude. The whole place is satanic rituals everywhere. Unless you're not talking about the farm colony? I don't know. North Brother Island. That's a tough one. I had a friend who was telling me about this other island. It was the Ellis Island Immigration Island. So he said that you could actually do tours there. And while they were there, they went into some of the hospital buildings that were on the Immigration Island, and they had stuff happening like during the day, during the tour. So I'm going to try and find a way to see if I can use my YouTuber status to let them let me stay on the island overnight, even if I got to give them money. Like, just stick me on the island, man. Let me explore these hospital buildings. No problem. I'm not gonna damage anything. I just want to see if there's ghosts here. You need permission to have to wear a hard hat. They don't do overnight. Blah blah blah. Yep. Maybe not for you. Maybe not for you, Shannon. Sometimes you got to use certain things to be able to get stuff done. Did you try Pedic though? No, not yet. Not yet. Not yet. There is an amusement park here in CT. Don't even get started on your boobs. Number one, okay? Don't even get started on that. There's an amusement park here that's haunted, and it was built on Indian burial ground. And there was a bunch of accidents that happened there. And we actually did sneak in there one time during COVID because somebody was watching it, and there was nobody back there, and it was crazy. And we had stuff happening, which is really weird. And then once again, like an idiot, I lost that footage. So now I'm trying to sneak in there again because they're closed for the winter. And we'll see what happens with that. Helen Grunow, hello. Nicole still in the house. Nicole, you messaged me on Instagram? I hired the owner of the Norwood side of the hospital to be my financial advisor. Why do you need a financial advisor? You can't advise your own finances? Like, are you terrible with money? Oh, here we go. We got spam. What's this guy's name? Flappenka Kamabaha. I can't even say it. All right. This guy's gone. Thanks for the vum.ong. I appreciate it. Remove. Oh, the truth came out. The truth has come out. You're a real trickster, Shannon. I don't know if I trust you. You're a real trickster. Helen Grunow, how you living over there? Nice to see you again. Clint Walls, welcome. Do not retract your message that you typed because you did that 3 times already. So try not to do that, brother. Shannon, you're a trip, dude. You are a real trip. Nicole, have we spoken on Instagram? Damn, it's freaking 8:11. I'm about to leave in a minute, you guys. I know I keep saying, I probably said that for the last hour, but I have to edit. Nicole, if you are not following me on Instagram, let me know and send me a message. I'd like to talk to you because, I kind of feel bad about your situation you got going on over there. Right. Yo, Helen Grunau, you know it snowed here a couple days ago. We had like 6 inches of snow, and it wasn't bad. It actually was very light snow, so it wasn't like hard to shovel, but it was still very snowy. Hot and humid for 5 weeks straight, dude. I wish it was summer here. I wish it was summer here, man. We gotta like survive the winter. You know, we got the snow. There's snow on the ground right now. Annette came back. She left without saying bye. It's fine. Nobody's perfect. Yeah, listen, man. Snow ain't gonna stop me, Shannon. It ain't gonna stop me. When we went to Mary McClellan Hospital, we had to walk up that giant freaking hill, and there was like 2 feet of snow on the ground, and I had sneakers on because I don't wear boots on the Explorer ever. So that was rough walking up that hill. It took like an hour. Well, maybe not an hour, maybe like a half hour. I might be exaggerating, but it's probably like a half hour. And it was a lot. Denise, thank you for coming in. Oh, I like the doves. I like the doves. Oh, here we go. We got Nicole. All right. Oh, you're the cat person, right? We might have had a conversation about the cats last time. Oh, Kitty Love 307. Right. Okay. Oh, my head's at, man. I don't know where my head is at. No problem, Nicole. I just want to make sure that you were good to go. You know what I mean? Sounded like you were struggling up there. You almost died yesterday. Stop lying. You're fine. You're fine. Asbestos. Asbestos is nothing, man. That's all I ever hear from people. You should wear masks in these buildings. Asbestos, mold. Yeah, maybe sometimes, but not all of them. It's a fair point, though, for most people who say that. They're not wrong. What else we got? We got 10 people already? Dude, that's the most we had. I stayed on longer. I didn't want to stay on. No offense. I didn't even want to stay on. I was supposed to leave. But now we had like 6 people, maybe. Now we got 10. And half of them aren't going to even talk. All right, Nicole. Yeah, no worries about being a quiet person. It's all good. Really, I just wanted to ask you about. Glad you're still here. Yeah, not for long, I think. I just want to make sure you were good up there. I know you're talking about your living situation and how bad it is. Clint Walls, I don't even worry about you, brother. I don't even worry about you, dude. I know you're going to show up eventually and catch up and leave comments and do all that stuff. Oh, here comes Shannon. Oh, I love huskies. Is that a husky? I love huskies. What else we got? Helen Grunow, you still here? Annette, welcome back. I mean, how long you want them to be, Denise? How long do you want it to be? My last video was like 45 minutes long. You know? I mean, I try to make them pretty long, I guess, but I mean, if you look at the last two videos, one was 46 minutes, one was 35. An hour? I mean, I could, but I like doing them in series. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm leaving you to wait for part 2. You know? So do you want it to be a 3-part series where they're all an hour long? Duke Wishon, welcome to the live chat or the live stream. I guess it is a chat as well. Denise, I mean, I try to make them as long as I can. I mean, I can't always do that because you don't always get enough footage when you're in these places. You know? The one video from the convent was like almost an hour long. And I probably could have made that into a 2-parter, but I made it into a 1-parter. What's up, Duke? I appreciate you saying that, man. I really do. Where are you from? Yeah, I mean, Denise, obviously, you know, I try to make them longer. I can't always do that. You know, I can't always do that, but I'll try. I promise you I will try. Oklahoma. All right, cool, man. Very cool. I appreciate you liking the content. You ever comment on the videos or anything? Did you join the channel? Do you have anything to do with the channel, or you just watch the videos? Very cool. Very cool. I like the videos too, man. I like the videos too. You did Penhurst, right? Shannon, have you even like gone and looked at my videos? I know we talked to each other, but like, yo, have you even gone down my playlist? I'm disappointed in you tonight. I really am. You love them so very much. Dude, I got to tell you right now, that means a lot to me. That means a lot to me. And I try to be as entertaining as possible. I try to, for you, Denise, too, but for everybody, to try and make them as long as I can. I try. I really do. Sometimes you can't always make it into an hour, though. You know what I mean? And it takes a lot to do that. I'm not always at a place for the whole night. Plus, to make it into an hour video, you'd have to like to not edit out like really stupid things that are happening, like us just walking around and nothing's happening. You know what I mean? Like, in order to make it a really long video, you have to not edit any of that stuff out. And to me, that's just useless garbage, you know? When nothing's happening, you like, with the way I edit is you have to keep it going. You got to keep the flow going. You have to keep stuff happening all the time, you know? And you have to be talking and entertaining people and everything else. Like, you can't, like I said, you make it into a long video, there will be parts of it where it's just nothing, you know, because you would have had to leave that in there. And plus, when I'm actually filming it, I'm not recording everything the whole time. I'll stop. So when I upload onto my computer off my memory card, I have 1,000 different little clips to go through, but it makes it easier to go through that because it's not 3 straight hours of just walking around and then I gotta go, oh, you know, what's this and that. That takes a lot longer of a time to do all that. I promise you I will have, yes, I'll do long ones when I can. I promise you I will. I promise you I will. Would you guys want to see a second live stream during the week when I'm just home? Did I have an encounter with Grace in the Mayflower building? I gotta be honest, I don't even remember, dude. I don't even remember. That could have been a name that came up on the Obelisk device at one point. I'd have to go back and watch it, though. You know what I mean? I don't really specifically remember Grace. Penhurst is crazy, though. That place never disappoints, man. It's just creepy in there. JR is back. Yeah, I do work hard, man. I used to be 1 video a week, and now I'm doing 2 a week. And then in between the days where I throw up videos, I throw up like a short or 2. So, plus I do a live stream. So if I did a second live stream, that'd be more for you guys to communicate with me or whatever. If I can. I mean, I don't know. I'm not making any promises. Best EBT in the tunnels and Dr. Fear. Where'd you get Dr. Fear from? I thought the dude's name was Skippy. Is it not Skippy? Lisa Ruley. Lisa Ruley is in the house, dude. I had to stay on for 2.5 hours for Lisa Ruley to come in finally. I love it. I love you, dude. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. You saw how excited I just got when you came in. Annette, watch all of them. Watch them all. Because to be honest, some of my most interesting stuff was in the very beginning. Skippy was the maintenance guy. Dr. Fear was the head doctor. I don't know. They didn't even... You know what, though? They didn't even tell us anything about Dr. Fear. This is like the first time I'm hearing about any of this. Because God, man, we were there twice, 2 times. I've been there, and neither time I heard anything about Dr. Fear. So Annette, yeah, go back and watch the old videos. Some of my original ones are pretty weird. Like, there's a lot of weird stuff happening in there. My first Letchworth video was very, very weird. It was during the day, and something like freaking ran right through me. And it was one of the weirdest experiences I've ever had in my life. Helen, I've been very busy. I am so damn busy. I'm busting my ass because I'm getting 3 new cameras. Happy New Year, Duke. Annette, you're the best. Yeah, so Annette, go back and watch the old videos. I'm not just saying that to try to get you to watch content. I'm saying that because it really is like some of the most interesting stuff. Even though the editing and stuff in the beginning for me was pretty terrible, those were some of the more interesting videos before I started learning thumbnails and all this other stuff of how to film. Like, it's pretty crazy stuff. Everybody's wishing everybody a Happy New Year. You missed the Happy New Year live stream. Am I going to do one with Angelo? I don't know about it in the near future, but probably sometime soon, I hope. I'm not making any promises. I actually should probably hit him up and see where he's at. I know he's been traveling around. I miss him, dude. Angelo is one of my favorites. He's one of my favorite people, man. So Clint Walls, thank you for all you do. Hell yeah, man. Friday one would be good. I'll try. I'm not gonna make any promises, but I can promise you one. Wait, no, I'm contradicting myself. I'm not gonna make any promises, but I promise you this. Listen, I promise you guys I'm gonna try. Yeah, Waverly Hills is sick, man. I want to go and do Bobby Mackey's. I just saw Angela was down there, and one other person I forgot. I think it was Levy told me too that Bobby Mackey's was pretty crazy. So I want to go down and check it out. Borders open. You can come visit Kiwi Land. I think I can cross the border. I just have to show a negative test. Oh, one place I'm trying to do soon also is Hillview Manor, because I went there like probably 10 years ago and it was real creepy. We had like rocks thrown at us. There's a bunch of stuff that happened. So like we were in the basement of this one building, and I believe it was the area where it was like the kitchen was on one end, and then there was like an open dance room or something, like an activity room or something on the other side. So on the wall, there was one of those, like, I don't know, those little brown looking boards with the thumbtacks in them or whatever. So this thing like literally grabbed a thumbtack off of there and threw it at us. So that was a little bit creepy. And The rocks being thrown at us was in this one room, and we never even found the rock that was thrown at us, which was even weirder because it completely disappeared. So, yeah, I want to go back to that place. I'm not sure if Candy still owns it or whatever, but another place I really want to go back to is the Houghton Mansion. I've been there. I was there also about 10 years ago. But I'm not sure if it's like owned by Masons now or something, or there's some like new ownership at the Houghton Mansion. So I don't even know what's going on there at all. It's definitely not the same owners as when we went years ago. But definitely something to look into. That place was one of the craziest, it was one of the creepiest places I've ever been to in my life. There was like children running around. They had a Masonic temple there for the Freemasons, like the Freemason room. How was Hinsdale? Is it worth it? Yes. Yes, dude. 1,000% it is worth it. That place is haunted. That place is so damn haunted. I don't even know how we got a couple hours of sleep in the children's beds. I don't even know how we did that. It was creepy. It was creepy, man. I don't know. Did you watch the Hinsdale video, Shannon? You're friends with the caretakers at S.K. Pierce Mansion. I'm talking about the Houghton Mansion. I'm not talking about the S.K. Pierce Mansion. I'm talking about the Houghton Mansion. Bobby Mackey's is a very bad place. Yeah. That's the whole idea. I mean, that's why you want to go there. I would go alone. You can call me crazy, but I would go alone if I had to. Hinsdale is worth it, though. I'll tell you that. It was creepy. I heard a guy screaming in the woods. There's an Indian tree with all this stuff in the woods, like old Indian, like these little bags with rocks in them. They're just like hanging off the tree. There was like a bow and arrow. There's all this Indian like relics and stuff just in this tree hanging there. It's so freaking creepy, dude. It's so creepy. But the whole night, the only problem to Hinsdale House, they leave you the house. No, I'm not knackered. That's a great word, though. I've never even heard that word. I'm not knackered. I got to stay up and edit after this, which I've been saying for like 2 hours now. But the only issue with the Hinsdale House is the locals repeatedly try to come there the whole time, the entire time. So a bunch of kids kept showing up, you know. So of course we had to be like, yo, man, get the F out of here. You know, you ain't supposed to be here. There's like these metal bars on the windows so no one can break in. The lake is active. They found like bodies when they excavated the lake. They found a bunch of bodies buried underneath it. There's a tree that actually the tree is gone now, but there was a tree where this lady hung herself, and you're supposed to be able to see her. And when you see her, she looks all freaking mangled and shit, like, or whatever. I don't know. It was nuts, dude. There was stuff going on all over that place. In the woods. The woods are haunted. The house is haunted. Go ahead. You spend the night there. You'll love it. And it's literally in the middle of nowhere. We had to drive down a dirt road just to get there. It was in the middle of nowhere, dude. There's nothing for miles around there. You never go anywhere by yourself. That's different. It's one thing if I do. I'm not trying to put you guys on a different playing field. I'm just saying I'm in a different world, you know. No, listen, Shannon, don't worry about what JR says. He he's got some issues and some personal issues and stuff. What he was typing up there kind of looks like a typo to me, so don't take that the wrong way. JR is actually a really good dude, so don't take that the wrong way at all. I think what he means to say is you sure got a lot of friends. That's what it looks like to me, and he just typed it wrong. Like, you sure do got a lot of friends. That's what he was trying to say. I know a couple Aussies who did Kings Park. Yeah, I got to get back there. I went into the tunnels at Kings Park, and we were down there for like 2 hours or something. It was crazy. Like, it took us the longest time to walk to Building 93 from Building 15. I don't even remember specifically, but we were down in those tunnels for hours, man. We had to like climb over stuff. There was ladders set up. People knew what they were doing down there. They pointed arrows, although you can't always trust them because they may point you in the wrong direction. But those tunnels were insane, dude, underneath Kings Park. I can't even tell you. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't all 7 miles, dude, but it was quite a bit of time under there. And then when we came up in Building 93, we found we could have just walked. But we wanted to do the tunnels anyway. But then once we got to Building 93, we were like, oh, we could have just walked right in the front door. Oops. But we kind of wanted to walk the tunnels anyway, and we did. And it was crazy. There was a lot there. A lot going on down there. And then we found the morgue. I think it was Building 93. It was like double-sided morgue. But again, I can't even say. Like, that place is nuts. The quad building, probably going to spend a whole night in that quad building. Sometime soon. I don't even know when. There's too much to cover there. That's going to be like an 8-part series. Morgue is in Building 7. So maybe that's what it was. So I think we walked from Building 93 to Building 7, if that makes sense. I'm not sure. I don't remember. This is like 2 years ago. But Building 15, I know, was one of the harder buildings to get into. And we had to climb down below and go underneath. And then like make a ladder, a makeshift ladder, climb down below, climb through a very tiny window, and then walk around Building 15. Try not to tempt fate too much, Denise. I'm sorry to break your heart. It is literally almost my job to tempt fate. It's kind of what I do. But I appreciate your love that you send out. Building 7 is the hospital surrounded by the male and female violent wards. Okay, so I mean, I don't know all the specific details. It's been a while since I've been there, but I know the quad building for sure. I've never been in there. We're going to be spending a whole night in there at one point. That will happen. I mean, I'll probably do series where I stay overnight in every building there. And I was just thinking about doing the same thing at Letchworth, where I just spend a night in all of the different buildings and see what happens. I mean, I don't know. There's a lot to plan out and a lot to do, and a lot can happen. Nicole Fairman, you're crazy. I don't know if you're talking to me, but you're right. Rambo at Chad. Yo, I'm just not scared. You know what I mean? I'm just not scared. So many people are always like, oh, I run into homeless people or crazy motherfuckers. And it's like, dude, all right. Well, what'd you do? Sit there and talk to them, or did you leave? You know? What the hell? It's not always going to go your way, but it doesn't mean you have to be scared about going in there. Generally, most times, most people do not spend their nights inside of abandoned buildings. Even if you did run into a homeless person, they'd probably be knocked out on drugs, or God forbid, dead. I mean, who the hell knows? It's still an option to have. You still have to be aware of crazy things happening, so you got to be on your toes. But like, the chances of that happening to me are very slim. Plus, again, for the 9 millionth time, I can run fast, so you ain't catching me. And I know where I am pretty much at all times. I'm good directionally, so I can find my way out of a building if I need to. I'm very good directionally. Where is the farm colony? It's in New York, Helen. So Helen, I'll have 2 new videos coming out this week from this abandoned hospital that me and Realm Explorer did. And it's literally right across the street from the farm colony. So it's part of that area. I don't want to give away too much, but it's literally right across the street. And he's never been there. So we talked about going back. So we'll probably go back and do the farm colony. The asylum you guys did was pretty insane. Yeah, so unfortunately what happened was me and Levy did that hospital, the Creedmoor Hospital. And probably, God, not even a week later, he messaged me saying that these kids got arrested there, and there was like 6 cop cars, and they were inside there making all this noise, and they locked up all the doors there now. So we got in when we did, and then right after that same week, these people went in and messed it up for everybody, and they closed up all the openings now to go in there. So if I do want to go back, it's going to be a damn challenge. because there's always stupid people that ruin everything. That's why I don't like giving away anything, talking about nothing. I always just say, hey, stay tuned for the video. I'm not going to tell you that much information. Yeah. Yeah. Try to light Kings Park on fire, man. Go ahead. I hope you took their picture. Maybe you should have reported them to that, that little friendly officer that you made friends with there, Shannon. Since you're making friends with all the KP officers. I don't like stuff like that, though. Baseball bats and gas? Yeah, you're real tough. You're real tough. The Wilson Castle. That's the owner and the tour guide. When was that, man? I vaguely remember that. See, it's a real love story between Shannon and the old KP officer over there. I could see the conversation going down like, oh, hey, I saw these guys. They had baseball bats and gasoline. Oh, really? Why don't you tell me about them? Oh, I got their license plate. It was amazing. But yeah, screw that, man. People, that's how you see that pisses me off because that's how you ruin stuff, man. That's how you ruin stuff. So now I can't go back to Creedmoor because some idiots came in and were making a lot of noise and smashing stuff, and they ruined it. Why didn't you try to make friends with them, dude? Before you stabbed them in the back, obviously. You should have made friends with them first. Like, oh, so, what are you guys doing with this gasoline? You want to light some fires together? I got a bat for you. Ooh. Like you could trick them. I can see you doing that. Just trick them. Then they'll never come back. That's a good point. The face stabbing is much more available. I was with my kid. Well, you got to raise the kid right. You got to teach him to be tough. Like, yo, this is 2022. Okay. We stab people in the face in 2022. This is what we do. We don't just like act like little bitches. We stab people in the face. That's what we do. Yeah. We're going on 3 hours here, man. It's definitely gonna have to end at 3 hours, dude. That's more than enough. Your kid loves Richard Ramirez. It's a good role model. That is an absolutely amazing role model for your kid. You guys are freaking damn nuts. I thought I was nuts. I'm getting tired. You see me yawning? I'm getting tired. The old man is coming out in me. Look at my eyes. Jesus. I look stoned. What are you jealous of, Helen Grunau? You're going to watch Dexter? Why? Never mind. I don't want to know. You too, Shannon. Send me a message, all right? All right, we got 5 more minutes. We're going to call it 9. We're calling it at 9. Well, it's 9, almost 9 p.m. here. I don't know what time it is where you guys are, but. What are you complaining about? That's right, Annette. I didn't forget you. Where's Rhino? I know it's Monday there. You future people always telling me how Monday is when it's Sunday. I get it. I'm gonna have to go though. I'm gonna have to go. Who else is left? Anybody want to say goodbye? I'm gonna say goodbye to all y'all. It's been a crazy 3 hours. Longest one yet though, man. Believe me when I tell you, Annette, I would rather be in space right now. Yo, good night, guys, man. Thanks for showing up. Duke, thank you for coming in for the first time. Lisa, I want to come to Ohio. I have actually a crazy, insane spot in Ohio that not a lot of people have been to. Everyone goes to Ohio to go to reformatory, which is crazy. I get it, but I have another spot out there that is insane that not a lot of people have filmed at. Braden, I kind of have to go to the bathroom. I wouldn't say it's urgent though. You guys are the best. You guys are the absolute best, man. All right, Lisa. Yeah, I'm yawning. I'm sorry. I got to get to editing now. So even though I'm tired, now I got to sit here and look at the computer still for like 4 hours. It's going to be a long one. And tomorrow, too. So, yeah. I like the Rocky reference. Chaz losing steam. Oh, look. Just for the live stream. Believe me when I tell you I have other stuff to go do. Believe me, dude, I really would want to stay on here with you guys all night, but we did a good 3 hours, and it was enjoyable. So also, before I leave, I have to mention, if you haven't checked out the videos, smoke some weed. The editing will go. I'm not sure what to say to that. That could be a good point. That could be a good point. Why is that held for review? Show. You guys are funny, man. So before I leave, as a promoter, I do have to mention that I do have merchandise for sale. You have channel memberships that you can join. I will start working on my Patreon, so you can join that too. There's stuff out there for you guys to support me if you so choose to do so. I'm not going to make you do anything. It's all on you. I'll just say that it will help in many ways, so I could do some trips and do some more videos. But no rush. Don't feel forced. But I just had to throw it out there. So check out all my stuff. Watch the videos. Leave comments. Be as active as you possibly can within my world. And thank you all for coming. I appreciate it. I am now going to go edit. So you guys are the bomb. All of you that showed up. For anyone who did show up earlier and is not still here, thank you again for showing up. Thank you earlier also to Jeanette for the donation that she made. Super cool. You guys are the best. We'll see you next Sunday. Stay tuned for the 2 videos this week, and keep your head up.